Right, we're back. We're back. It's day 4, I think, of Doctor Who on Twitch. I've lost all count of days. I think it's a symptom of it being Christmas and New Year's and whatnot, and time just loses all meaning around these parts of the year. So keeping it straight in my head has become a bit of a task. But we're here. I've got a wee sheet of like what's on when, so it shouldn't be that hard. But it is. It definitely is. I'm gonna do this as unprofessional as it is. I'm gonna attempt to not do this time. There we go. Straight laced. It's a straight laced episode. We're just gonna talk about what's on and what you should watch. It's all Doctor Who. So tonight on the stream, we've got Enemy of the World 5 episodes. If you're tuning in tonight, you've already missed last night's episode, but the stream's still going. So I think Enemy of the World Part 1 is on right now before the stream starts again in 15 minutes. That's another thing. I'm quite happy that we're already ahead of time. We're already ahead of schedule, like we are before the episode, which is a first, I want to say. Aye, so we've got the Enemy of the World 5 episodes. The Web of Fear, 6 episodes, The Dominators, 5 episodes, The Mind Robber, 5 episodes, The Croutons, 4 episodes, and then The Seeds of Death, 2 episodes. And then that carries on into tomorrow's stream. The brightness that you're seeing is me literally like changing the tab to look at the list. Let in here that it has that much of an effect on the video and the video quality. But aye, tonight, just settle in for like a full, uninterrupted what we have left of the second Doctor. It's a wee bit telling, actually, because it's out of Hartnell, at least. I know like where they're padding it out a bit with a couple second Doctor stories yesterday, but like 3 days Hartnell stuff, just solid. And then it's 2 days of... 2 days, not even 2 days, like a day and a half of the second Doctor, because tomorrow's stream has like a lot of third Doctor. So if you're here for second Doctor stuff, buckle in, because it's mostly all on tonight. You'd have missed, if you weren't here, you'd have missed Tomb of the Cybermen yesterday, which probably the best second Doctor one. I know that's like a generic opinion, but it's true. But aye, what have we got? What's up first? I just looked at the stream there and I didn't even notice. Enemy of the World, so like the conclusion, or like the girthy, meaty parts of Enemy of the World. Enemy of the World was my kind of pick yesterday. Tomb of the Cybermen is obviously the pick, but Enemy of the World is such a weird James Bond thing that has that plot twist out of nowhere. I say nowhere. Again, half asleep. It might have been excruciatingly well telegraphed, but it felt like it came out of nowhere. So there's that. Web of Fear, that's the Yeti one. That's the Yeti in the Underground, the famous Yeti in the Underground. Hadn't seen that until the stream last year. I want to say I saw it on Twitch for the first time, and that was a good time. That was a damn good time. I would probably say that, because it's like a prototypical unit story. Again, like Invasion, which you won't be seeing on the stream, because they're not showing any of the ones without bloody missing episodes, because there's like a lot of partly remaining episodes that they have. They've got like chunks of the story, but they're missing certain episodes. So what they've done is because they've got the audio, because people recorded the audio, I think. Like there's like a whole like subculture like folk from the 60s that just recorded the audio. That's my understanding. Anyway, I thought it was like they still had the audio separate, but people were saying that there was like folk like recording the audio of Doctor Who back in the day, which is an incredible vibe just to think about, really. But they've got like the audio, so they went out and got like animation studios to like animate the missing parts, and those animated parts vary in quality. Some are not great at all, to be honest, and some are quite watchable. I want to say the invasion animated parts were fine. Like, I wonder what the reasoning is for not showing animated ones. Is it like, are they that not proud of them? Are they that not into the animated episodes? Like, are they that? Is it like that much of a redneck? Like, bit weird. Bit weird. I mean, we'll get to more weakness when we get to the like Fifth Doctor's lack of Dalek episodes, and then so on. We'll get to the point where like Remembrance of the Daleks should be on the stream, and it's bloody not, and that's a travesty. That's like top tier, top 5 classic Who's, and you're not getting to see it because of, I assume, legal troubles with the Daleks and their lads, which is a damn shame. Got to stay focused. Got to stay focused. I meant to like crank out loads of these in one go, but it's just not been happening. It's just no. The web of fear. I can never remember that it's the Yeti in the Underground one. Like, it should just be called the Yeti in the Underground one. The web of fear. It doesn't. It's like, oh, is that a spider one? No, it's like a Yeti one, and it's great. It's really, really well done. It's like, again, it's like a budget one. And I know when you're like, oh, they're all budget ones, Craig, it's classic Who. It's like, yes, you're not wrong, but like, they do great work. They do great visual work with the Underground and the shadows, and very classic monster movie-ish. And it's got like Pro Unit. I can't remember if they're like unit yet by that point, but is it just the army? Is it the army and like the Brigadiers in there? I can't remember who's actually playing the Brigadier. Again, just watched it last year on the stream. I've not really retained much of it. Like, things that happen after 2013 have a very low chance of being retained in my memory, if I'm honest. It's not really a sign of its quality. It's just we're getting old. Where have you? The Dominators. Dominators is the one with the quarks, or the quarks, or the quirks. The wee cute box robots that look like they were built by like evil IKEA from an alternate dimension. They're amazing. They're like my monster of the night, I guess. Maybe I should start doing that, because like a lot of my love of certain Doctor Who episodes is like just entirely based on the monster, not necessarily the quality of the story. So I monster of the night goes to the wee quacks. Like, I want it because like the croutons is also on tonight, and I want to that like in my mind the wee quacks are called. They are the croutons, because that's a cute name for the wee shelf lads. They're like wee box like folk, and they've got like gun arms like this embedded in their box body. They're like wee R2D2s, and they go like, and they're like presented as like this credible threat. And I guess in terms of the episode they are, but they're also like wee boxy IKEA lads. I would definitely love to see them come back in New Who. Maybe not as like the monster of the week, but you know, in there. The Dominators as well have a great like visual like silhouette. They've got this kind of Unreal Engine neck torso thing. It's like a big curvy like unit, and they're like hulked in it like this. They kind of look like the guys from Thingy from Fifth Element, the robot guys, organic robot men. I should probably watch the Fifth Element again at some point, but yes, they have a great design. Can't remember much about the episode. I feel like it was a classic Quarry episode. The Dominators are very like, we're here to dominate you, and you're like, all right, okay, right. And they're like, how are you going to do this? It's like, well, we went to IKEA, and we've got these wee shelf lads, and they're great. I see a lot of fan art. I leave a lot of fan art. I've seen one bit of fan art that like reimagined the wee quarks as like big, like AI Terminator robot things. No, just, the shelf look is amazing. It looks great, and like the wee folded guns, they look great. They look genuinely great. Monster of the night, if not episode of the night. I don't know what my episode of the night is going to be. I'm just going to go through it and then maybe retroactively say it was like Web of Fear, because I'm not that experienced with these episodes. The Mind Robber is something to see. That's the one where Jamie either like went on holiday for the week, or he had like the week off, or he was sick with the measles or something. I've heard conflicting reports about that one, but it wasn't that uncommon for actors to have that that episode off or whatever. But they worked it into the story in the Mind Robber, because that's the one where like he gets his. They go to the land of. Is it the land of fiction? Is that one? Or is that the Celestial Toymaker? I can't. Oh, classic Who. First and second Doctor Who is just not necessarily my jam. We'll get to my jam tomorrow, though. I promise. It'll get better. But Jamie gets like blasted, and like he's a cardboard cutout with like no features on his face, and the Doctor has to like put him back together. And like really like hurtfully, the Doctor like just can't remember what Jamie looks like, so he like puts him back together wrong. So he turns into like a different actor for that episode. Like you just don't get beautiful madness like that anymore, because TV shows are too well produced and well managed and well run that just that kind of thing wouldn't need to happen. It'd have to be like engineered. It'd be like a reference to this thing. It wouldn't be like an organic. He's just not here this week. What are we going to do? We're just going to write around him. No, we'll work it in this amazing way. I've always been hurt that like the second Doctor just couldn't be bothered to remember what Jamie looks like. I know that's like a good retroactive. He's like I guess at that point 500-year-old alien, so people's faces wouldn't be, he's but Jamie's great. Like, why would you forget what Jamie? He's literally just behind you like 2 seconds ago. Might be my pick of the night just to see that, just for that moment. It's so good. It's so classic. I should have really got my phone to hold and not keep flipping behind them. I bet it's really distracting, and it makes me pause for seconds where I go, oh yes, what's next? The croutons. I remember like 2 things from the croutons. I'm not going to be like adversarial, but I only remember like 2 things. The aliens have like clank clank your dead hands. They go like this, and I don't even know if that's true. They have like diamond heads. And well, maybe I remember 3 things, because I feel like the robots get like melted in like a classic. We just poured glue on this polystyrene head style of melting. That was pretty good, honestly. And like I feel like the plot is that the robots. I think they're robots. They might not be robots for all I'm saying, but they look like robots, so let's call them robots. The robots like enslaved humans on this planet, and they're like keeping them like docile with like learning machines, and then the people rise up and smash the learning machines. It's very like studenty, like 60s social studenty. I feel like there was good Doctor banter, but then again, that could have been from the Dominators, because I get the 2 stories confused in my mind because I saw them probably almost back to back last year. If maybe there was some sort of episode in the middle that we just talked about that I can't remember. But I'm sure it's fine. I mean, it is fine. I saw it. I sat and watched most of it. I'm pretty sure, because I made a point last year, because like the Twitch stream was so new, that I was like, okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to sit and watch the ones I hadn't seen in the second Doctor, at least. And yeah, it was a good experience. Like, genuinely would recommend, to the point of making daily videos about it. Seeds of Death. Seeds of Death. Is Seeds of Death? This is the question. Is Seeds of Death? Because there's two Ice Warrior ones, isn't there? I always thought there was 2 Ice Warrior ones. Am I just making that up? Are they just not showing it because it's incomplete, or did it have like animated segments? Because I could have sworn there was 2 Ice Warrior ones. Because there's like an icy Ice Warrior one, and there's like a 60s, like a very transmat heavy one that I've seen, or at least seen bits of. Is that the one that's got animated? Probably. I'll have a wee look on the DVD shelf when I go away from here, and we'll do it in tomorrow's corrections. We'll add a correction section, because good lord, these videos aren't long enough. Yeah, Mind Robber's pick of the day, because it's got that one scene with Jamie. I hope to God that's in there. I hope I'm talking about the same episode. A professional man would have got the lists and had tabs up for each episode. I'm vaguely, like 1,000% certain that's the episode. And if it's not, you can engage with me in the comments and tell me that I'm wrong. I would love that. I'd love to hear from you. I feel like these hands justify My flippancy. Bye, and tune in tomorrow, where we'll talk about tomorrow's episodes. Maybe I'll record that right now for ease of ease. We're already in the middle of talking, so to stop talking would be bad. Anyway, bye. Have a good time.